we persist, never giving up, on a journey to build strength, purpose, and love. We yearn to conquer our fears, transform our lives, and change the world. How far can we go? How much can we achieve? This is Alexander, and today we explore our boundless potential. Today we're going to talk about alcohol and why it is time to stop with drinking that poisonous shit. Just stop. It is killing you. It is killing your brain. It is literally shrinking your brain, and it's about time to quit. Let's get into it. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Alexander, and today we're going to talk about alcohol and why you need to stop now. It is time. Alcohol is seriously damaging your brain. It is literally shrinking your brain. We're going to get into the neuroscience, and we're going to hear a little bit from Dr. Andrew Huberman, a world-renowned neuroscientist. We're going to talk about the detrimental effects it has on your life. And the surprising part is that most people think that it's just when you feel the hangover that there's actually damage in the body and the brain. But it has been shown that this is simply not true. And even moderate amounts of alcohol is damaging your brain, damaging your life, and it is destroying the neurochemistry in your brain. And people think that this just lasts for 2 to 3 days, but it has been shown that if you drink, even if you drink only in the weekends, it can take the body up to 6 months or even more to recover from the damage done. It impacts your mood, it impacts your memory, it makes you more depressed than you need to be because of the effects it has on your neurocircuitry, and in particular lowering your serotonin levels. And that's why often people seem to just be stuck in this loop that they're drinking in the weekends, surviving the weekdays, and when the weekend comes again, they just want to feel good and loosen up and feel more confident and relaxed and have fun. And so they start drinking again, and they get themselves into this loop in which they cannot get out of. I've been wanting to stop drinking for probably 3-4 years now. It's been in the back of my mind, and now I have the motivation to just stop it. So I hope this video will inspire you to do the same and to love yourself enough to just stop that shit. There is a threshold where you can drink up to 2 drinks per week and it won't pose as much of a problem. But many people that start getting sober in their lives and realize that they don't want to be doing this anymore, they start by radically limiting their intake, like 2 glasses of wine per week or just a night you're relaxing. But the surprising part is that a lot of these people realize that, wow, even after only 2 glasses of wine, it makes me feel like shit. And so a lot of people that start getting sober and wanting to quit drinking because they know of the detrimental effects it has on their health, they start by reducing their intake drastically, and many of them eventually just end up quitting completely because the benefits of not drinking, the things that happens to you when you're not drinking, the way your quality of life increases when you stop it, it's just, according to research, it's just amazing. So I look so much forward to this new chapter in my own personal life. I'm just starting this journey out with you, and I'm looking very much forward to it. Alright, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the common reasons people drink, and you might recognize yourself in these. Number 1 is to unwind after a stressful day. Many people reach for a drink just to relax. It's counterintuitive because even though you feel relaxed after taking that drink, the effects it has on your brain and your mood, the research is clear. It literally messes up your brain, and it makes you even more tense and nervous and stressed out the following days, the following week. And like I said, it takes your body a long time to get rid of it. Not what we have led to believe that, oh, it's just when you're feeling hungover that the detrimental effects last, and last way longer. And like I said, it is shrinking the brain, and it is stopping you from fully feeling good about your life. All right, so the next thing is social pressure. You have friends and you meet up at a bar or whatever. There's a group of friends meeting and you want to be included in your social group, and you don't want to be left out, and you feel that you need to drink to join in. And there are drinks at so many social events, and it makes it hard for many to say no. But what you should do is say no and say yes to yourself. Love yourself more. Imagine just the money you could save. Imagine you went there sober. You can drive there and get back and feel good the next day. And then from the money you save, you can go on that trip that you always wanted to go, visit that country you always wanted to go to, or buy that instrument that you always wanted. It just doesn't make sense to me personally anymore. I'm so done with this shit. All right, I digress. Let's get into the next thing here, and it's to escape your problems. All right, a lot of people use alcohol to escape from personal issues, emotional pain. And reflecting on my own life, I can say that I've definitely done that. Not only with alcohol, but like smoking weed and all of this shit to distract myself away from negative emotions. And no more, because if you just distract yourself away from it and you don't go through it, then your brain and your body cannot truly process it. And so the next time you're in a challenging situation in your life, you haven't really learned what you needed to learn because you've just been running from it. So no more running. You have to deal with your emotional issues and your emotional pain. Alcohol is not the way. It will just amplify your issues. It will just come back to bite you later on in your life. Trust me. And you intuitively know this already. I know you do. So alcohol is not your friend. There's a reason alcohol is in many myths called body-eating spirit. It's known in many myths as a demon that eats your soul and eats your body. It's true. It certainly fits the description. And I'm laughing because it's given me so much shit in my life and made things so much worse. And many of the worst episodes in my life have come from drinking alcohol and using it as a crutch to deal with emotional issues and blah, blah, blah. I'm just done with that. I want to be free of that. So if you're sober, I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know, because I'm going to do this. And right now, this is very new to me. So I'm just starting with reducing my intake drastically, like many people do when they start first getting sober and like considering totally quitting. So my limit now is 2 glasses of wine per week. And this is the limit that neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman says is the limit or the threshold where you can evade around 90% of the damage done from alcohol on your brain and on your body. And so I'm going to test this and just see how it feels, but eventually I might just completely stop, because everything from your thought to the music you listen to and to the movies you're watching, everything is frequency, everything is energy. And so alcohol is a frequency too. And when you lower your energy vibration to a lower frequency, then you will start to resonate with everything that is aligned with that lower frequency, and you will start attracting into your life things that you don't really want, situations and maybe people and things that are on a frequency that you don't want to be on. Because when you're on that frequency yourself, you just pull into your life shitty circumstances that align and resonate with the frequency you're at when you're drinking. Alcohol is just a big lie. We've been sold a lie. It does way more damage than you think it does. I've done the research. I've read the neuroscience. I know body eating spirit. All right, let's go to the next reason why many people drink. It's because they want to calm their nerves. Or like they feel nervous or not as confident. They just want to seem fun and cool and relaxed. And so drinking the reason it works is because it shuts off various parts of your brain that makes you care. It shuts off the part of your brain that makes you care about consequences. And so you become way more impulsive. The part of your brain where your moral compass is located is also in this same part of your brain. And so you essentially shut down your moral. You're not yourself when you're drinking. The thing is, it's not just when you're drinking. The science has shown this clearly. It's not just when you're drinking. Alcohol literally changes you as a person. And it's not just for the 2 or 3 days after you've been drinking, which is what many people think. It's simply not true. I advise you all to go and check out the Andrew Huberman podcast. Andrew Huberman podcast, and watch the episode about alcohol, and it will blow your mind. It's very science and evidence-based, factual information. All right, so I'm just going to show you a clip here of Dr. Andrew Huberman talking about alcohol and the detrimental effects it has on your health.
For the person that drinks, say, every Thursday night or every Friday night, or goes out only on Saturdays, but every Saturday, there's evidence that there are changes in the neural circuits of the brain that control habitual behavior and impulsive behavior. And they are modified and strengthened in ways that make those people more habitual and more impulsive outside the times in which they are drinking. Rarely do we hear about the changes in neural circuits from just 1 or 2 nights of regular drinking. Drinking doesn't necessarily mean every day and every night. It could be the person that simply drinks every Thursday or every Friday or just once a week has 3 or 4 drinks. There are also dramatic changes in the activity of neurons that control the release of so-called serotonin. Changes the activity of neural circuits, and many neural circuits, in particular those involved in mood and feelings of well-being.
All right, so I want to share with you a personal story which have in many ways motivated me to stop with the drinking. And it's because recently I just went through a breakup. And as you already know, breakups, they suck. They are very painful and it's very difficult. Andrew Huberman says it's identical to the death grief. And I can attest to that. Yeah, it really sucks. And I'm good now. I've dealt with the emotions and I felt the pain. I cried and all that shit. And I thought, okay, I'm ready to just go out and have a good time. And when the times I did go out drinking, it pulled me back. And it was funny because I was feeling so much better overall, but after I drank, and since I had that trigger of the breakup, the alcohol completely destroyed me. Even though I didn't drink like massive amounts, like this particular time I'm talking about, I just had 7 units of alcohol in a night out with friends. I just realized that I don't want to do this to myself anymore, because the recent breakup just made it very clear to me what it is actually doing to me. This event has inspired me to love myself more. And now I want to do the things that I always wanted to do. And if I keep going out in the weekends and have fucking 2-3 days where I'm feeling hungover and feeling like shit, I'm never gonna get around to go on that trip that I always wanted to go on, or the things and goals and dreams that I have outside of work. So no more alcohol. It's time to love ourselves. And I'm not talking about this ego boosting shit. I'm talking about caring about yourself, caring about your health, caring about your well-being, caring about your brain. And like I said, even moderate amounts of alcohol, more than 3 drinks, they cause a loss of neurons in the neocortex, and it leads to cognitive decline and reduced brain thickness. Yeah, it's a big deal. It causes inflammation in the body that negatively affects various organs. It destroys your gut health, which is linked to your brain health and to your mood. And many people with depressive disorders have a completely different gut microbiome, and alcohol definitely contributes to this. Alcohol destroys the serotonin in your brain and your brain's ability to produce serotonin. And alcohol is, in fact, the depressant. People use antidepressants to stop themselves from being depressed. The alcohol is the opposite. That's just crazy. Why isn't this mainstream knowledge that alcohol is a depressant? That's crazy. And people still drink it. Like it's fucking this divine nectar that will make your life better. But in fact, it just makes your life worse because you go on this high, and when you crash down, it lasts longer than you think. But you've just normalized this. You don't even realize what's happening. We need to stop. It's time. It is time. And so there are more detrimental effects here, like hormonal imbalance, cancer risk, stress and cortisol levels increases, impaired neuroplasticity. So that means your ability to learn and adapt to new situations and stuff like that and grow as a person essentially is limited. You stifle your own growth. You stop your brain's ability to learn. That's insane. No more. So, like I said, alcohol depresses the brain. We don't want that shit anymore. We're done. And even if you don't have a trigger right now, like I have with the relationship that ended, that motivated me to stop this so that I can feel better about myself. I just want to be healthy and live a good life and achieve my goals and be with the people I love and care about and go to places I want to see and just do the things that I care about and grow as a person mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. That's what matters in life, in your own personal journey, in your own personal growth. You probably have a lot of values in your life that you care about. Why not start pursuing those things and just have a good conversation with yourself about what really truly matters in your life? All right, we're going to end this video now. And before we do, I just want to say a couple of positive things about the benefits of stopping drinking. And if you hear from people that have become sober after drinking for long periods of times in their lives, even if it's just once a week, maybe in the weekends or stuff like that, the way their life changes is so inspiring. A lot of people, they look at their lives and they're like, oh, what's wrong? I have to change this and that. But what usually happens is that alcohol is the last thing on their list. And they don't even realize that when they stop drinking, everything changed. It has the most impact on changing your life for the better, way more than all of the other things that you think you need to do. People report back when they stop drinking alcohol, their life just shoots up to the stars after learning that it doesn't just affect you when you're hungover. It has a long ass time where it affects you before you land back to a balanced neurochemistry in your brain, meaning you essentially become yourself again. The benefits of stopping drinking: improved mental health, obviously, reduced depression and anxiety. Your brain stabilizes. It improves your mood and motivation. feelings of connection and inner peace. Sounds good. Enhanced physical health, lowest risk of disease, like it's obvious, like liver disease, high blood pressure, and several types of cancers. It improves your gut health, which is extremely important if you want to feel good. Imagine feeling the best you felt in your life and just sustaining that. You can do it. And of course, financial savings. Like I said, you can go visit that country you always wanted to visit with that money, or you could save up to some things you've always wanted. It's amazing. And improved relationships. Obviously, it improves your relationship because if your mental health is way better and your mood is better and you're more stable and you have more inner peace and all of this stuff, you're not going to be a shitty partner because you have peace in yourself. You're happy in your own life. It increases your personal growth and self-development, enhances your appearance, better skin health, more youthful appearance, healthy weight, and improved physical fitness. By stopping drinking, you improve your health, well-being, and open up to new possibilities for a brighter and more fulfilling life. Alcohol is the depressant that holds you back from becoming the person you were always meant to be. It is time to grow. It is time to achieve what truly matters to you in your life. I hope this inspires you to make positive changes. Join me on this journey. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.